Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Oh, yeah, guys. So I have just updated the mod pack to the latest beta version that's available. And currently, I am unable to put the dank null into my inventory. There's a bug with it in this particular version that as soon as I, mouse over it, I select on my hotbar, it just crashes the game. And then I gotta play Loading Simulator for a few minutes, and then yeah, so we can't really do anything with the dank null. I wanted to take that with me to the Twilight Forest so I could start collecting these sticks. I mean, I guess I could make a dev null, which it's similar, but it only holds up to one stack and everything else is deleted. But anyway, I've been in the Twilight Forest. I've been collecting this live root stuff. So you collect this from the they're called root blocks, and I think the ones that have the live root in them are slightly different. They're colored differently, but anyway, all these sticks are from all of the different root blocks. Yeah, so I've been there trying to collect all this stuff for the live root so we can make the raw Ironwood Materials, which is a live root plus iron and gold nugget, gets you one of those, and this, when you smelt it, gets you one ironwood ingot. Well, I think, can you double it? Yeah, if you smelt it in a furnace, you get two of them. If you craft it with pyrotheum, you only get one for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't think there's any way for us to increase the yield beyond what we've seen so far. So we just smelt it for 2 ingots. So essentially we get 2 ironwood per live root is what we're looking at. Anyway, in this new version of the mod pack, another change has been made to our loot bags over here. I did get myself another patient bag, but if we look at the uses for this, it no longer gives us another star. We are only going to get a block of diamonds. So unfortunately, we weren't lucky enough to get another star with this contraption before that was changed. So no cheating nether stars for us. Oh well. Another thing that I've done, I put a storage drawer over here, and I have put all of our different RAKs in here. So we are now able to see, by shift right clicking on it, how many items we have in total. So we're at the 675 of these. So we are getting very close to being able to fly at this point. If we go to the reward section, we go to flight totem. We need 768 of RAK in order for us to get the flight totem. And then that will allow us to have creative flight all of the time, provided we don't die and we don't lose the totem and this and that. So yeah, that's what we've been saving up for this entire time, is for that, and we are getting pretty close. We're less than 100 away, which is fantastic. But that means we need to start busting out more quests in order for us to do that. So I was kind of looking at our quests here, and we were trying to get to the growth crystal, which needed us to do Shard of Water, and that required us to do LordCraft, which means we need an arcane workbench in order to craft this recipe, but we also need the damp crystals, which again are only made on the arcane workbench. So that's simple crystal plus water. But it says that we need research water in order to craft this. Well, that is a thing that we were trying to work on. So if we go into the book of knowledge here, and then we click on research, let's cancel the research. We have this available, it's obtainable right now. And when we click on it, it does say that it wants us to draw an A. Well, I think in the last episode, we went through and we learned all of these different things. So all we gotta do is just click the button and it'll choose the different letter for us. We don't have to play connect the dots anymore. But the thing is, it does require inscription tiles. So the inscription tile, in order for us to have this, does require 4 ironwood ingots. So essentially, at this point, we should have about 14 ironwood ingots worth of live root on us. So let's get this started. We can always go back and farm up more of that from the twilight. But if we have enough here, let's just go ahead and go with it. So we need gold nuggets, just 7 of those. Perfect. Craft all those together. And there we go. There's 7 raw ironwood materials. Now smelting that. Oh, is that giving us 4 per? Oh, I didn't even consider that this would double, getting 2 ingots, and then we have the double on top of that. So we get 4 per. Oh, okay then. That makes me feel a lot better about going to the twilight to collect this stuff. Okay, well now we need the blank inscription tile. So Sky Stone was a thing that we made last episode. I thought. Did we not? Did I put it somewhere? Is it in this table? I thought we had done that, and I don't know where the Sky Stone... Did I put it in this chest? Let me do this again. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Sky Stone. I'm pretty sure we made that last episode. I might have put it somewhere in a different container, or maybe... Yeah, I honestly don't know what we did with it. So anyway, it's lava in this, in a stone barrel, and you right-click the Sky Stone dust on there, and then you get the block, and then you gotta smelt the block, and then you get the Sky Stone. Maybe we used that in some recipe and I just forgot? Maybe? Well, anyway, we need 4 stone, 4 ironwood, and that Sky Stone. Alright, so now we should be able to craft this. Cool. Alright, so let's try doing the research now. We'll try the first one and see what it does. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might have did this. I think we might have made one of those and then I canceled the research. I think that might be what happened here. Well, anyway, let's try on A, and then we'll do that. Now it wants us to do a Q. Now, if we go into here, we can now see that I don't have that blank inscription tile on me. It did use it, so we need to make a few more of those, which means I need to make a bunch more of the Sky Stone. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing this real quick. Do one of those. Oh! I'm going to set myself on fire. All right, make sure I'm actually aiming where I need to aim. All right, we'll do 3 of those now. Grab some more stone. Very good. Grab those, we'll make 3 more of these. Okay, so back to the book. Whoa. Quest complete inscription. How did we get quest complete now? Did we have to have more than 1 in our inventory? Oh, we had to have 2 of them. Look at that. Okay. Used for the research portion of this mod. You know what? I didn't even read this. I didn't even know these were quests. The researching portion is all done in the book. However, after you pick an elemental research, you may soon notice that others are locked until you have unlocked the specific research. May learn more in the LordCraft knowledge book. Depending on what elemental research you start with that completes its corresponding crystal quests, also affects your progression in the better questing book. Example. Astral sorcery begins with a pure crystal, while other magics are started with other crystals. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. So mana infused dust. Apparently we got this at some point. I'm not sure why that is completed, but we will go ahead and claim it. That's free RAK for us. Awesome. All right, let's continue on here and try and get this research completed. So back to the research. It wants us to draw a Q. So we'll go over to the Q, do that, and click it, and now a U. This one, click it, A, this one, click it. Boom, research completed. Okay, so now that we have done that, we should be able to, yeah, you can see the recipes here now, and we can make the damn crystals. Whew, that was annoying to do. Huh. But quest complete. Let's grab some more of the crystals. Need these simple crystals. All right, so there is more damp crystals. So we needed that for the shard of water. So 8 of those, the amount that we have right now will get us this. But this says we need research equipment. It's midday and you are spawning in my base. The portal over here to the dimension, the hunting dimension, not safe. It's not safe. I don't like how it spawns monsters randomly like that. I'm afraid to go AFK even for a split second because of that portal. I need to put some fences around it or something. I think I will end up doing that at some point, or we'll just get rid of it completely. But anyway, shard of water did require us to have 8 of the damp crystals and research equipment. So how far away is research equipment? Let's go back into our book here. Research. Steam, ice, water tools. I don't know where the equipment is. Oh, it's right here. This one. It says locked. So I assume we have to do the staff research and then we can do this one. Oh yeah, requires elemental tools, staff, and arcane forge. Staff, elemental tools. Does that mean all of the different elements? I don't know. Okay. Well, give me a few moments here. I'm going to kind of do a little bit more research here. Arcane forge, staff, and elemental tools. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is there one called elemental tools I'm just like missing? Or does it mean I just need one of these tools done? Maybe it just means I need like the water tool. Well, anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more research, probably do some of this off camera, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we're back in the Twilight Forest. Now, these are the roots that I was talking about earlier that I've been vein mining. Yeah, sometimes you just get the regular roots. Looks like there was only one there. And then sometimes you will also find them that have like that greenish tint. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It's like a cow or something. There's an Enderman around here, and you need to be very careful about the Enderman in this mod pack. I'm not sure what the deal is with them. That's a wither skeleton right there. Yeah, the Endermen, like, they will just break through blocks trying to get to you. There is no, you know, going into a too high area. Yeah, the Endermen will just break all the blocks trying to get to you if you aggro them. I found that out. I did not get killed by one, thankfully. But yeah, like, I was not expecting it. It was very, very scary seeing that happen. Now, these sulfur things that I keep destroying, they put out clouds of sulfur gas, which doesn't harm you, but it does like do durability damage to your armor. So I've been just destroying them as I see them. I don't really need the sulfur for anything right now. In fact, I'm just pretty much throwing away all the stuff that I'm getting as we collect them. It's just clogging up my inventory here. But yeah, I've just been kind of going through caves as I come across them. Just looking for roots, and as soon as I can find the roots, I am... There's one down there. Yeah, as soon as I can find the roots, I'm just vein mining them, and hoping that we find the ones that actually have the live root in them. And are we going to get lucky this time? Yes, right here. So this is a root that has live root in it. So it's got a slightly green tint. So we just vein mine these guys. And we only got one? No, there's two of them. Okay, I was like... There was at least 2 blocks there. We should have gotten 2 of them. Okay, well anyway, this is how I'm going to be spending a good portion of my time for the foreseeable future. Just going through caves, trying to find more live root, so we could do the LordCraft stuff. We'll be back, guys. Alright guys, well I have been trying to figure out a good way to get the live root that we need easier than what I have been doing, just going around finding caves. So this is what I come up with. I've heard that underneath the Twilight Forest trees, like all the different types, you got, you know, the big 3x3 ones, the smaller ones, these guys. Underneath these, you can find roots, which is pretty cool. So I've been sitting here and vein mining these roots and looking for the live root variants. There's some root that's left here, but I don't think that's live root. Let's take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, I've been going through here and vein mining all of these. I'm looking for live root. And while it seemed promising, it is not working very well. Actually, you know what? That's not working because I have the excavate shape changed. Yeah. But yeah, I've gone underneath, I don't know, 20 of these trees or something like that and vein mined out all the roots. And I haven't been finding any live root. Now, that's not to say that there won't be any, but in all of the tries that I have done underneath, like this tree, those trees, the zebra-looking trees, these over here. Yeah, I haven't been finding anything. I haven't had any luck at all. So really, the best way that I found so far is to just dig down a little bit. It's like go down into stone level. We'll just dig a little mine down here. I'm not using my branch mine because we're gonna be tearing up the ground a little bit. I don't want that near like our proper nice branch mine. This is all oil. Man, that's another problem we've been seeing with the Twilight, is that there's just so much oil around. Anyway, so I set the excavate shape. Well, you know what? Let's do this. I set it to a 1x2 for right now, just to make it easier on us. So we'll just make a long tunnel. And I've been setting the shape to a 5x5 and just excavating out large amounts of ground near the surface. Now you can see right here, We do in fact have a live root block. Let's go and grab this. How many I have 18 on me, just so we know how many we're getting here when I mine this out. And we are getting, I guess, 2 of them? All right, well, anyway, let's do the 5x5. We'll start over here. Yep, and just mining out a big, long area and just going through this area. If I don't find live root, then I do it again. That's pretty much how I've been doing this. And to be honest, like, this seems like the easiest way to get it earlier on, especially if you have pretty much unlimited food and you have an unbreakable pickaxe. I think this is most likely the best way to do it before you get to, you know, machines or whatever. I can't think of a better way. I really wish there was a better way, but I can't think of a better way to do this. I was really hoping that looking underneath the trees was going to be that promising or whatever, but honestly, I have been very unsuccessful. Like I said, I haven't found a single live root underneath one of the trees, even though there's like roots that you can find. This excavator shape needs to be set to none when I mine these, otherwise it takes forever. But yeah, anyway, I am going to continue on doing this. I don't know, I'm probably going to get like a stack. I think that might be okay. It looks like I've been through this cave. I'm going to get myself a stack of live root. And then I think we should be good to go to carry on. So be right back, guys. All right, guys. So since that method of getting the live root was faster than the way we were doing before, it still took a while to get it all. And it ended up getting a stack plus 5. So we should have quite a bit of this stuff ready to go. So let's make the raw ironwood materials and a little bit more. And we'll just throw that all into our furnace here. We should end up with plenty of the ironwood ingots. Yeah, so this is gonna be pretty good. Let me go ahead and grab a stack of that. Then we got some stone here. I need to smelt down some more stone. So just go ahead and throw a stack of stone into here, and then I'll finish up with the, I guess when the ironwood's done. And we're gonna have quite a bit of that actually, which is really, really good. Okay. So ironwood plus stone plus the sky stone blocks. Let's just go ahead and make a whole bunch of these. There's 15 bling patterns. Oh my goodness. That's so good. And we'll come over here and we will do a little bit more research. So this wanted me to draw an eye. I don't remember which one we're doing. I think I'm doing the water pickaxe. So then we draw a C and then an A and a T. Then an E. Okay. So that's done. This still says it requires... Okay, so elemental tools is done. That's awesome. So all you gotta do is just do one of the tools. All right, so the next one was... It needs a staff and the Arcane Forge. So the staff, in order to do that, wants us to draw an S. Yeah, so this is all pretty simple stuff. Now, this does spell something. So S-T-A... Is it probably gonna be F-F? No, S-T-A-V-E-S. It's probably staves. E. And then S. Yeah, so staves is what this one was. Okay. And then the Arcane Forge. Yeah, that's the last one we need to do here. So this is a C. O. I'm going to say cauldron. C-O-N. S. T. Const. I don't know what this is spelling. Constar. U. C. T. I. Okay, I completely lost on what this was spelling out. O. Are we going to have enough of the blank things for us to complete this? Hopefully. N. Okay, so that's done. So that has unlocked this. So we need to do this whole one, and this starts with an M. How many more of the blank things do we have? We have used them all, so we are out. Okay. So stone plus that. Then we need some more of the sky stone block. All right, well, let me just go ahead and finish up the rest of this. You guys see how this is done. It's just a little bit of work, a lot of materials, and a decent amount of time. Be right back. So I went back to the Twilight Forest and I collected another stack of the live roots. Oh my goodness, guys, we need so many of those for this research, but I have completed research for pretty much everything down here. We still have ore processing that needs to be done. Everything over on this side is done, including transmutation, and I completed the water tools and water robes. We have ice unlocked and we have steam unlocked. So we need to do both of those. And I think once we complete all of these, like we can unlock these other crystals. I don't really remember how all of that works, but we'll worry about that later on when we get to that point. The point is that we have all of this research unlocked and we have like 3 of them left to do. We have 4 blank inscription tiles and 4 ironwood remaining. That's it. Anyway, so we were trying to get to the point where we can make the shard of water. That's what we wanted to make, and we needed the research equipment, and then I kind of did all this other stuff. But yeah, let's grab a stone and try and make one of these, because that is our goal for right now. All right, get those crystals out of here. So stone and these. So there is a shard of water. Okay, so when we hold the shard of water, it gives us water breathing and night vision. So that's one cool thing about it, but you do have to actually be holding it. But yeah, we're not actually trying to hold the shard of water. That's not what we're doing. We want to make a second one of these so we can make this growth crystal. That was the whole reason why we even went down this path. But I know LordCraft is going to be used for other things, so even though we're doing it specifically for this purpose, it's going to have more purposes down the road, I am sure. So we need to do more damp crystals, which means I need more buckets of water. We got plenty of buckets over here. Yeah, just do that. I'll grab 2 more buckets. That way I can keep my single bucket of water on me. Guys, I spent so much time in the Twilight Forest. You know how I was saying, I think vein mining the 5x5 and collecting the live root is probably the best way. I don't know if that's the best way anymore. It seemed like we were doing good there for a while, and then I tried it again, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like so much stuff that you have to deal with all the oil and other such stuff in the Twilight. I think I heard that going into the Hollow Hills, you can get a decent amount of the stuff as well. So that might be the better way of doing it. I have not tried going into a Hollow Hill yet in this playthrough, but yeah, just keep that in mind. That might be better than the way I've been doing it. But anyway, here's 2 shards of water, and then we should be able to take 2 bone blocks, a Prismarine block, which we don't have. So let's get rid of these things. So Prismarine block does require us to have Prismarine shards and crystals. The crystals we can get how? Oh, are we gonna need Botania for this? Are we like still unable to do this yet? Oh my goodness. Looks like we can put the Prismarine shard in a crusher to turn into the crystals. A sag mill will do it. A manufactory will do it. Interesting. Okay, but we don't currently have a way to do it unless we can put it into this guy right here. Let's try that. So Prismarine shards, those are made in the atomic reconstructor. We just have to throw some nether quartz in front of it. So quartz, let's grab, I don't know, 9? 9 seems like a reasonable number. Let's grab 9 of it and see if we can turn those into Prismarine. All right, easy enough. And then let's see if we can use this grindstone here to do what we want to do. They don't go in there. Okay, so we absolutely cannot do it that way. So getting back to here, Prismarine Crystals. So we need a crusher from Actually Additions. And in fact, this might be the easiest way to do this. Black quartz, sticks, iron. The other methods, let's take a look here. Before I just go off and make that guy, there is a Pulverizer from Thermal Expansion. This might be what we want to do. In previous playthroughs of Project Ozone, the Thermal Expansion machines are cranked way up. So even like the bottom tier, like they still go really fast compared to standard. So steel gear. How much steel do we have? We have enough. Okay, well, I tell you guys what. I'm going to go ahead and work on making this Pulverizer. We will put that together, and then we'll see how fast it goes or how slow it goes. I'm hoping it's going to be fast like it was in Project Ozone 2, but we'll see here in just a few moments. Cool, so we got ourselves a Pulverizer. It's now fully powered up and holds 40,000 RF. We need to do 5 of these in here. So there we go. And is that going faster than like the default? I don't know. That feels about standard, right? Maybe it'll be faster like the more upgrades we put in here, like significantly faster. Or maybe that's not a part of Project Ozone anymore. I don't know. But I seem to recall like the what is it, the redstone furnace going really fast previously in Project Ozone 2. So we'll see how it ends up in this playthrough. So we need 4 iron and then 2 bone blocks. So the iron's easy enough to do. And then we needed bone meal. Yeah, I guess that plus 1 of those. There we go. Now we should be able to do bone blocks. Very good. And this one. There it is. Finally, growth crystal. That took so long and so many steps to try and get to this point. But again, like all the LordCraft stuff that we did for this specifically is going to be used elsewhere. So it's not like we're doing that just for like this useless thing, right? Anyway, let's get back, and we have quests available to claim here for the Pulverizer. That's 5 more RAK, and then we should have quests over here. This one, was there any more? I don't remember. Nope, it looks like just those 2. Okay, so we put those into this guy, and now we are up to 705 RAK. That's awesome! Okay, so if we wanted to do the next quest here, the Growth Crystal Tier 2, what does this thing take? So that's the growth crystal that we just made, some glass, invar, and then the lily pad or fertility times 2. So that requires fertile essence, 3 of them, and a lily pad, which I don't think that's hard to get the lily pad. But anyway, the fertile essence is slime pearl, cactus green. I think we can do these actually. Slime pearl, yeah, we got a bunch of those. So we are going to need 6 slime pearls, 6 rib bones. We don't have the rib bones. Okay, well, maybe our mob farm has it. We'll take a look here in just a minute. Catalyzing gland. Oh, yeah, we got enough of those. Need 6 of them. And cactus green. I don't know. Do we have 2 of them per, or is it just 1 per? Just 1 per. Okay, so that'll be enough here. Yeah, we'll have to go check the mob farm to see if we have enough of these rub bones. Or actually, we might even have some in here. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Okay. So we have everything we need here for the fertile essence. Now, lily pads, do we have those in here? It does not look like it. How about in here? No. I'm pretty sure you can get lily pads in the Twilight Forest. So I guess I'm going to head back there and to see if I can get some. Yeah, it looks like with the phytogenic insulator, you can duplicate them as long as you got the phyto grow. So that'll be nice for later. And then, of course, we're not into Botania yet, so we can't turn vines into them. All right, off to the Twilight once again. Yeah, sure enough, here in the Twilight, just came across this mangrove biome. We're nearby where we went into the maze, I think. There's the giant lily pads down here that we don't want, and then there's the regular vanilla lily pads nearby those, which we do want. Cool. And now that we're back from the Twilight, we can take our lily pads, put with the fertile essence, and there is our 2 lily pads of fertility. Now, these by themselves speed up crops, but we need them for the recipe to make this growth crystal tier 2. There it is. So growth crystal tier 2. Works in a 9x9 farm, checks up to 5 blocks up or down, can be used as a water source. So pretty much what I want to do is take this over here to where our current farm is, and then we can add this to it. Like we can just throw it down underneath our seed analyzer here, and this should help speed up the crop growth for when we're trying to farm stuff or whatever. Now, what's the last tier? Let's just take a look. So the growth crystal tier 3, so this requires us to have growth accelerators, which requires blocks of inferium, which really isn't that bad, to be honest. Some stone and a diamond. That's not bad at all. Then the end crystals, yeah, this is, well, the lunar reactive we can do. Blank runes we haven't touched at all. Beacon is a standard recipe, but we need nether stars, and then it needs the Carmenite. So, yeah, I don't see us doing that anytime soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and break that out. We'll put this down here for now. We'll just remember that's here for later, and that should keep all of the ground hydrated here and hopefully make these plants grow faster. Like I said, when we're trying to crossbreed or when we're just trying to farm rice for slime or anything along those lines. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Oh my goodness. A good portion of the LordCraft headache has been taken care of. Like, the research is not that great. I think there's other things that we have to do within the LordCraft mod, but we'll be checking that out later as we progress further in this mod pack. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.